Congratulations, sir. Steve, you won a code last time, but you didn't respond, so let me get you your code as well.
General quarters.
What is that? Oh, you've got the space camel. That's cool. Whisper you the code here.
Good luck,
Here's
everyone.
your code, Alzu. Teef, let me get you your code. So the only person that we're missing from is CrossFit Jesus.
Good luck and fair seas. Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Okay. It's done. You guys are liking the Alaska, huh? Hey, Caligula. Oh, Sean, you've won before. You've won and never knew. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, let's take a look now at the, Zath. Like, can't wait for the space camels to come back. I didn't spend my doubloons, and I didn't buy any last time, because I'm like, 8,000 doubloons for these camels is a lot. But, boy, does that look cool, huh? I mean, yeah. I'll take that. What do we have here for flags? We've got repair party booster. We've got fire chance, speed booster. Aside, Juliet Charlie, you don't want to detonate. You got Yamamoto on this, it looks like. And Commander XP and the other fire chance. Not a bad setup. Zhao is the ultimate flanking cruiser, if you haven't figured that out at this point. Really good HE shells. Very strong AP as well from a full broadside. Relatively maneuverable, good concealment, 12-kilometer torpedoes that just reach out and touch things. Alzu, if you mean what does the code give you, go enter it in and find out, sir. In this battle, we've got Midway versus Midway, and it's a very heavy tier 10 game. I feel bad for that Lexington. He's gonna have trouble trying to do anything. Anything with a Shokaku. Oh well. That's only a regular 19-pointer, really? Oh, okay. So that must mean that this is... Maybe this is the commemorative flag that you get from Yamamoto, right? Because Yamamoto's flag would actually be over here on top. That's right. Thanks, Ivan. I'll do that. It's for a community contributor container. You can get all kinds of different things in it. Some goodies there. Anyway, so this is the new Okinawa. And you've got planes coming in. I would have popped the catapult fighter just to try to get these planes on. You also have defensive fire. You might as well use it here. You know, team play and all that. Plus, oh, he just dropped a catapult. So, or a summon fighter. Look at them all die. That's what's nice about those fighters, is that they don't have a lot of health. March or February? I believe they're February containers. So we don't have containers yet for the brand new patch 8.1 that released. Now look at the minimap. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 ships heading this way, including a Kreml. Who's in the Kreml? I don't know who that is. Don't shoot the Conqueror again. You got him on one fire. Fun trick with Conqueror players. They like to let the fire burn because they're super heal. So there's no point in putting him back up on fire again until he heals. I would choose to keep bombing the Kreml here with HE, which you're doing. Good. You're about to get spotted because you're pulling up too far and that Conqueror is just getting around that corner. He's already detecting that, and you can see Ivan's moving around here. Right, yeah. Ivan's turning out already in anticipation of that. That's good. There's no point in doing what this Mosque is doing. What is happening? What? What was that? That was weird. But look at the Mosque. He's just sitting there going bow in. He's gonna die. It's only a matter of time if he wants to sit there and do that. Oh, there's a Shima. No? Not there. You've already lost a ship. Republic. It's unfortunate. What the Masva should be doing here is going dark. And that's going to be hard to know these on fire, but he should go dark. And then, as soon as he goes dark, move forward and right and try to get out of there. But choosing not to. Well. Yep, Raffle is always running, sir. See, if you already won a container, so you will not be able to win again. Sorry, sir. I like to spread the wealth, you know. Nice. Little fire on the butt there. Now, one thing that you could choose, a lot of players do with their Zhao is actually, instead of running a catapult fighter, they run the catapult scout. And that would enable you, for example, right now to be hitting that Conqueror. Mosfa might be a good target right now. Nah, you notice that too late. Oh, he's back again. Now, it might seem weird, but he's giving you a nice broadside, so AP actually would be very useful here. John, I don't know, and I don't want to take the time to look through the list right now to figure out if you've won or not. Don't just put yourself in for a raffle. If you win, I'll look. It's a fun horn. And there goes the Mosfet. We knew it was a matter of time. Now, one thing that you can choose to do as well here, Ivan, is you could actually go up into A a little bit here. You gotta be careful because the Stalingrad's got the radar. But you could throw 12-kilometer torps through this channel here. And actually, I might dump him right now. The way the Mosfa is moving, he might be heading right for that channel. So if you can throw some torps to that channel, you can kind of lock it down a little bit. Tifia, well, I'm trying to make it so that you win once per CCT container or whatever giveaway. So I have a limited number of those, and I know that they're also limited use, so like if you win them on another contributor stream, well then, you know what I mean, like, I think you can only use 2 of them? I don't know. Mosfa shooting AP at you. Doing okay there. But yeah, see, torps would be really useful here. You could get into the, maybe even torp that Kreml. Now it's almost too late. You might want to think about the Yamato here. The Yamato's got nobody in front of him. He's probably going to shoot at you as soon as you get detected. And that Conqueror is really low. That's exciting to see. Let's see if he prints himself a new ship. Nope. Good. And the Kreml just took an airdrop torpedo as well. Yeah, it is not good, absolutely. Yeah, the seaside collapsed completely. And now, you're on the front of the seaside, Ivan, here. Fortunately for you, that Yamato is tunnel visioned on the Montana? No, on the Kurfürst. So that's going to enable you to turn out and get away from that, but... well, thanks, Steve. A little bit short, but I do like the fact that you're trying to do your, trying to hit that Shima for your team. But again, you're completely ignoring this Yamato, and the Yamato, I think, is no longer ignoring you. So, it's time for torps and run. He's 12 kilometers away, he's approaching. Not looking at you. Torps and run, man. Alternately, you could also send, so you could send your left torps here at the Yamato, and then you could turn and send your right torps here, just right up this line here. And chances are you might whack that Minotaur or even the Shimakaze if he gets too aggressive. Once again, planes coming in, now you're using defensive fire, you aren't using a catapult fighter. It's a second opportunity you had to use that catapult fighter to do some damage. You didn't need it in both instances, but just a reminder, if you have it, why not use it? Yamato is still ignoring you. Now, if you're on the enemy team, just a quick programming note, if you're going to keep heading this direction, and you know that both carriers are over there, you're going to bear the brunt of both carriers, and that's going to be really hard to push into. And you can already see that kind of happening here. Their team just kept on pushing and pushing and pushing. Conqueror died, the Moskva died, Stalingrad is running away, Kreml is probably going to get focused down here too. Hey, Officer Titan. Here you could have also used your catapult fighter to put it up and try to... Well, no, I don't think it's going to hit in the range. That Kerfer should be coming back towards you, not the other way around, but that's his choice. Fire on the Iowa is good. Do I think Russian high-tier battleships are overpowered? You know what's kind of funny is they've relaxed the Super Tester NDA, so I can actually comment a little bit on the ships now. This is the first. It's a first for us. And I gotta say, I've played them a little bit. I haven't played them a ton yet, so I'm still trying to figure out my opinions on the matter. I think that some of them may be a little bit too powerful, and some of them may be just right. It's hard to get that feel for them just yet. Hey, Edge. Witherer. We knew that was coming. Now, I would switch back to the Yamato at this point. You've got the Bowfire on the Iowa. He's going to let that burn for a while. So switch to the Yamato and see if you can take some of the heat off of the Kerr first. That's what I would do. Now, you also got a second fire on him, which means he's probably going to DCP that. Yeah, like SAT said, it definitely depends on the ship. I don't know, I've heard the Kreml is amazing and all that kind of stuff. I haven't had any like phenomenal games in yet. I will tell you that the battleships do get citadeled relatively easy almost, and if you're showing enough side, and just like any other battleship, they do go down. It feels a lot like the Roma with its armor scheme, where if you show any sort of side, you're going to get punished heavily for it. What is my cat doing? Now you need to be kiting away, by the way, and for whatever reason you're still heading towards the enemy. The Kerfurst is going to die, and then you know what's going to happen next. He's going to come for you. Okay, bud. You cannot sit on my mouse pad. Sorry. Again, here's where torps would come in very useful. You haven't fired a single torpedo yet this game. You went dark. That's great. And now you're trying to get yourself turned out before those rockets spot you again. They're going to spot you right when you're broadside, though, so you have to be ready for that. Again, fire your torps. Would have been a really good opportunity to fire torps here while you're already knowing you're turning and you're not worrying about your guns. Also, you forgot to change your anti-air parameters. You got to change your sector reinforcement to the right side of your ship instead of the left. Nice AP salvo. Yeah, I've been playing the Soviet national anthem and Tetris and all that kind of stuff as I play the Russian battleships. It makes it more fun. I mean, I do the same thing with other ships too. Kind of fun to actually, if you want to get immersed in the game even more, go and like look up like naval marching music or something from the country. So if you're playing it like an English ship, then play like, you know, British naval marching music or something like that, and it's fun. Lexington is way too deep at sea. Your team is falling apart completely now. So that Shimakaze needs to die. The Yamato needs to die. And these guys have to die quickly if you want to have a chance here. Natsu triple conquer div? That sounds fun. And that's game. So feedback for you, Ivan. Use your consumables more often. You have your catapult fighter, use it. You've got your defensive fire, use it. And don't forget to use your torpedoes.